Hello, and welcome to another episode where we dive into topics you didn't even know you needed to explore. Today, we're tackling a subject that can be downright perplexing, but is incredibly important for many of us: navigating the world of Australian service dog insurance in 2025. Now, if you've recently welcomed a service dog into your life, first off, congratulations on this life-changing addition. But alongside the joy and excitement, I'm sure there's a bit of anxiety mixed in as well, especially when it comes to ensuring your new companion is covered for all the potential health needs. So, why exactly is comparing service dog insurance policies in Australia so complex? You'd think it would be straightforward, right? But it turns out it's anything but. Service dogs aren't just pets, they're essential partners, almost like medical equipment with fur and a heartbeat. This unique role creates a whole other level of complexity in the insurance landscape. Unlike regular pet insurance, these policies have to consider specialized training, higher replacement costs, and the critical roles these dogs play in their handlers' lives. It's like trying to compare apples to not just oranges, but maybe grapefruits and pears too. Adding to this complexity, the service dog industry in Australia has seen rapid changes over the past decade, with new training organizations and certification processes popping up. Specialized veterinary care protocols are emerging regularly, adding even more complexity to the mix. And here's the thing: most people don't realize that service dog insurance isn't a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. Each policy comes with its own set of exclusions, coverage limits, and conditions. I've spent over a decade working with these policies, and trust me, the devil is truly in the details. While you might assume every policy covers the basics, that's actually far from the truth. It's where many of us can get tripped up. Even more so, service dogs sometimes require specialized veterinary care that goes beyond the usual pet medicine. For example, a mobility assistance dog might need regular orthopedic assessments because of the physical demands of their role, while a seizure alert dog could need neurological consultations to ensure their detection abilities are in tune with their handler's condition. These aren't just unique needs, they can be crucial, and they're not always clearly addressed in standard policy language. So people are often left navigating some pretty ambiguous coverage areas. And let's not forget the regulatory side of things. While the Disability Discrimination Act in Australia gives clear rights for service dog access, it doesn't standardize insurance coverage requirements. Insurers have a lot of freedom in defining what counts as reasonable coverage, leading to a wide variety of policy structures across different providers. So where does that leave us? Well, let's talk about some practical steps you can take to make this journey a little smoother. First off, you really need to get a strong handle on what your specific service dog needs. What health issues are common for their breed? For example, flat-faced breeds like French Bulldogs racked up the highest average vet costs in 2024. So that's something to be aware of. How critical is your dog's role, and what risks come with it? Consider making a detailed checklist of these needs before even looking at policy specifics. This proactive step will save you a lot of trouble down the road. When you create this checklist, think beyond just basic veterinary care. Consider the unique stressors your service dog might face. Are they regularly in crowded spaces? Do they work near busy streets or construction sites? Do they need to maintain top physical condition for tasks like mobility or medical alert work? Each of these factors can influence the type of coverage you'll need. Once you have your checklist, I'd strongly recommend checking out the 2025 guide, Advanced Service Dog Insurance AU. This guide provides a comprehensive overview of what's available and will help you identify which policies match your specific needs. And please, don't skip on reading the fine print. Policies can have sneaky exclusions that'll catch you off guard, like not covering pre-existing conditions or hereditary diseases. Some policies might not even cover injuries sustained while the dog is on duty, although there are exceptions, like Budget Direct, that do cover assistance dogs. It's crucial to thoroughly read through each policy. One tricky aspect I've come across is the coverage during the settling in period. This is when a new service dog is adjusting to their handler and environment. Some policies have extended waiting periods for behavioral issues or stress-related conditions, which can be problematic if the dog has a tough time adjusting. You'll want to understand exactly when coverage starts and what might be considered pre-existing based on your dog's training history or medical records. Did you know that some policies now cover alternative therapies like acupuncture and hydrotherapy? These can be vital for your service dog's long-term health. While not universally covered, some insurers are beginning to offer coverage for things like massage therapy, chiropractic care, and specialized rehabilitation services, which can significantly extend a service dog's working life. Let me give you a piece of advice that's been invaluable. Connect with other service dog owners. They're a treasure trove of practical advice and often have firsthand experience navigating these complex waters. Community forums and local support groups can be incredibly helpful in sharing insights and even recommending specific providers. Organizations like Assistance Dogs Australia and Guide Dogs Australia often have informal networks where handlers share their insurance experiences. And don't forget to reach out to your service dog's training organization. Many programs maintain relationships with insurance providers and might offer insights into which policies work best for dogs from their program. They might also have data on common health issues specific to their training methods. Now, you might be wondering why service dog insurance policies vary so much in Australia. Well, it comes down to several factors, including the insurer's risk assessment, specific needs for different service dog types, and evolving health regulations. Each policy is meticulously tailored to cover a broad range of conditions, which, while beneficial, can make direct comparisons quite tricky. In the end, the key takeaway here is that the more informed and proactive you are, the better off you'll be in selecting the right insurance for your service dog. It's not just about finding a policy that fits your budget, but one that truly aligns with the unique needs of your dog and your lifestyle. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope you found our deep dive into the world of service dog insurance insightful. Until next time, take care and stay informed.